Hi, Cephalin. This is Mary from Miss Square Automation Solutions.
Hi, Mary.
Doing well.
Yeah, I'm doing great. No, not now. Not interested.
Would you be open to learning how we can help you?
Yeah, I'm interested. Can we meet on coming Friday, 1 p.m.?
Perfect. I'll schedule a meeting with our team for Friday, March 15th at 1 p.m. IST. Looking forward to speaking with you then. The meeting has been successfully scheduled for Friday, March 15th at 1 p.m. IST. We're looking forward to connecting with you then, Giselle. Have a great day.
You know, leads are incredibly important for every business. In this AI-driven world, getting thousands of leads is just like walking in the park. But the real challenge is identifying the hottest potential lead from this huge list. And just imagine the hours you will be spending on this. But trust me, more manual work you do, you are further pushing the success away, especially when it comes to leads. And that's exactly why we need AI-powered automation solutions. Not just for generating leads, but for going beyond that. Like having an AI voice assistant that performs personalized pitching, frequent follow-up, and work tirelessly to qualify your lead. And today we will be developing the AI-powered solution which will generate thousands of leads and qualify them with our AI voice assistant. And let's look into the workflow. So guys, the flow starts from inputting the lead criteria to the automation. For example, the industry, designation, country, company. So based on this criteria, we generate the leads from Apollo. This is the second step. We will pass these parameters to our Apollo through our automation. So we will get the leads that is following this criteria and we will put them into the Google Sheet. Here you can see we have created a Google Sheet. With this structure, we can store name, font, company, LinkedIn, address, title, company link, and till here we will fill the details we get from Apollo automatically. And from here onwards, these columns for qualification and putting back the details after the call and all here. So that's about it. And coming back to the flow here, once we got all the scraped leads or generated leads to the Google Sheet, the AI voice agent called those leads, and we have developed the AI agent on Retell. So here you can see how the call flow will go. So once the AI agent called the lead, there is two options, either it is answered or no answer. Here you can see if it is answered, then it will go through this route and we will check the call outcome. There is two possibilities. Either the call is qualified by the AI agent. If it is qualified, it will go through this route and it will book a calendar, or it will transfer the call to a human agent. If the lead is not interested with our service and all, then we will mark it as lost and we will send them an email for future collaboration. So that how it proceed. And finally, in both cases, we will update the data back to the Google Sheet that is mentioned in this step. And finally, the human agent will take care of all these leads. So the other possibility is no answer. If we try to call and if the lead didn't pick the call, then it will go through this route and we will try up to 3 days. That means in every consecutive 3 days, it will try for one time. So total 3 times it will try, and until its answer, it gets looped up to 3 days. And if the number of try exceeds the limit, then it will proceed through this loop and we will mark it as lost and send an email for future collaboration. And the remaining flow same as I explained before. And in case in any of the retry, if they answer, then it will go through this route. And if it is qualified, then again, it will book a calendar or transfer the call for a human agent. And in case if they're not interested in the retry, then it is marked as lost. And again, we'll send an email for future collaboration. And now finally, the human agent will have to deal only with the potentially warm leads only. So the conversion rate is really high in this case. And the follow-ups will do efficiently because our system set up to retry up to 3 times. So our system will do it without any hesitation. So up to 3 times it will try. And one of the key feature of this system is we do personalized pitching. We will get many details like title, company name, title, and all from the first name, last name, these details from Apollo. We will generate a personalized greeting, not for the AI voice. So when we call the lead using the AI agent, the agent will uh, greet the lead using that personalized note. So it will definitely increase the engagement chance. So that's about it. And of course, it will save time and cost because all is automated and it's AI powered. And the platforms involved is Apollo, as I mentioned, it's for lead generation, and Retell AI for the AI voice assistant development. And in make.com, we are doing all the integration of these platforms. Okay, now let's go to each of the platforms here. Let's go to Apollo and see. I think many of you are already aware of Apollo. Here you can go to apollo.io to get into this window. Under people, we have different criteria to add. So this is not an explanation video for Apollo. So I'll just quickly show you how it is working. So here you can see we can add job titles, company, location, and many more filter criteria there. We can set it and we can run the campaign. So we will get all the leads that satisfies this criteria. And here coming to Retell AI, where we are developing the AI voice assistant. So we have done a detailed voice assistant development video on Retell before. So I'll add the video here in this eye icon. So you can get it from there. So here I'm quickly showing what we have done for this particular agent. So all the basics, you can get it from the previous video, as I mentioned. Here we are adding the prompt. Here you can see the identity, style, everything we are adding. And we are asking the task for the AI agent. Here you can see they have to warm the lead initially. And here you can see the personalization email we will pass here, that is generated by ChatGPT. And here we have added the time zone and all, the current time and all. Here we are adding some objection. If the lead is not interested, then how to handle those situations and all we are adding here. So that's about it. And here we have set up all the function calls and to book calendar and to transfer call, everything. And yeah, all the call settings we have added here properly. So if you want to, you will get all the details in my previous video about the Retell AI voice development. So that's about it. And coming to our third tool, make.com, the knockout platform for integrating all these Apollo, Retell, Google Sheet, and everything. So for this purpose, we have developed 4 automation workflows on make.com. The first one to get leads from Apollo, and the second one for qualifying leads by AI voice assistant developed on Retell. And the third one for call analysis. Once a call completed, we have to get back the details to Google Sheet. So these automation workflow do that job. And this final one to send email to lost leads. So let's open one by one and see how it is configured. So the first one, get leads from Apollo. Here you can see we are inputting the parameters like number of employer ranges and person's location, United States I put here. So here person title, here you can see CEO, founder. Because I want to focus on C-level executives here, and the keyword real estate, because I'm going to show you this demo for a real estate industry, real estate agencies, and number of result 10. This for demo purpose, I put it as 10. That means we will get 10 leads that satisfies this criteria. You can enter it up to 100 here. And if you want more, then we have to do some pagination here that I'll explain later. So for demo purpose, I'm just setting 10 only here. And to know about these filters, as I explained before, you can go to Apollo. There you can see these filters. We are passing the values for these filters here. So yeah. And this is the API call that we are doing to Apollo. So here you can see the URL. So you can go to Apollo's API documentation to know more about this API calling and all. Here, this is the URL for getting the leads, and it is a post method. And these are the other parameters we need to pass on headers, the cache control, content type and all. So these parameters you have to enter same like this there. And finally, we have to enter the API key. So to get an API key from Apollo, you can simply go to Apollo. And there you can see admin settings. There you can see integration. So come down to API, click on connect. Then you can get the API key from here. You can simply create a new. Once created, you can copy it and put it back here in this API key. This is the key and this is the value for this API key. So finally, we are choosing the body type as raw JSON, and we are passing all the input parameters here like people's number of employees and location and all the other details we are passing, and we are doing the API call. And once we got the output from the Apollo, that means the lead that satisfies this criteria, we are iterating it because we are getting it as an array of people. Here you can see. So, and we are passing only the items that contains email and the phone number, because we need these parameters to do the further qualification of lead and sending emails and all. And finally, we are creating an array here for updating to Google Sheet. Here you can see we are using Google Sheets bulk add rows module. Otherwise, it will consume a lot of operation. So to do all this in one single operation consumption, we are creating an array here. Here you can see we are choosing the Google Sheet as a target structure type, and we are passing all the column values that we get from the output of this module here. So here we are setting up the array that is required to update into the Google Sheet. Here you can see. So we are passing the array to the rows. Please note that we are using bulk add rows module, not normal add row module. So coming to the connection of Google Sheet, you can simply click on add. Then you can click on sign in with Google. Then it will redirect you to the connection configuration page. Here you have to choose your account and go ahead. Then the connection will be added. So please make sure you are connecting the right account where contains this lead sheet. So that's about it. So guys, now let's look into the second automation workflow for qualifying leads with AI voice assistant. Yeah, this is the flow. Here you can see we are using Google Sheet search row module to list all the leads that need to be called. To filter out only such leads, we are adding filters here. Here you can see we don't want to call the dead leads. We don't want to call the success leads. It's already qualified. And also we don't want to try the leads that we already tried once for today. So only such leads will be listed using this trigger. And here now we are creating a personalized greeting note to use for AI voice assistant when the assistant called the lead. So here you can see we are using chat completion method of ChatGPT, and with the 4.0 latest is the model we are using here, and we are passing the prompt assistant prompt here like that. Here you can see an expert automation consultant specializing, because we have developed this for our company, because our automation company is calling a real estate agency. So that is the story in this demo. So that's why we are prompted like this. And here you can see the key guidelines we are passing. And here you can see the example response, how the response should be generated by the OpenAI. And we are passing as a user message, we are passing all the leads details like first name, last name, company, LinkedIn title, everything. And finally, we are passing the system prompt as well with an example output. Here you can see. And we want a JSON output. So we are choosing the response format as JSON here, and we are opting the parse JSON response here. And these are the default settings of the ChatGPT. If you don't know how to add connection for ChatGPT module, you can simply click on add, and you have to enter the API key and organization ID from your OpenAI account. So if you don't know how to get API key, then you can follow this link, and for organization ID, you can follow this link, and you can enter this in the respective fields, and you can click save. Then the connection will be added. Then after that, you can configure the module same like this, and I'll be sharing all the blueprints in our Skool community. So if you are a member, you will get it access to this blueprint. You can simply import it. And coming to the Retell AI's create a phone call module. So we are developing the AI assistant on Retell, as I said before. So here to add connection, you can simply click on add, give the name, and enter the API key for Retell here. To get the Retell's API key, you can simply log into the Retell account and you can go to API key option and you can click add. You will get a new API key that you can copy and paste it here. So that's about the connection. And here we have to add the from number to this is the from number we are calling the leads, and this is the leads number, and we are passing from the Google Sheet. And here the override agent ID option, this is to pass the values for the dynamic variables. Here in the prompt, you can see in our agent, we have some dynamic variables like name. Here you can see name, personalization, company name and all. So this is in the double curly braces. So to pass values for such parameters, we are using this override option. Here we are using the key as name and the value we are passing from Google Sheet, and the company name also we are passing, and the personalization, this is the greeting note that we are generated using ChatGPT, we are passing here. Now this module will trigger the call. And now coming to the routes, here we are adding different statuses to the lead in the Google Sheet based on the call status or call outcome. So in the initial try for a lead, it will be run to this route, because here you can see if the last call status does not exist, that means the call is first time, and when we call the lead, immediately we'll change the status to first try, and the call time also we will add here, call date. And if they didn't pick up the call, then the status will remain as first try as we add here. In case if they attend the call, then this scenario, call analysis scenario, will be triggered, and we will update the status of the particular lead. Here you can see we are update if they attend the call, and if they are not interested, we will mark it as dead. If they are interested and book the calendar, then we will change the status to success. Here all the status I'm mentioning is about this status. Here you can see dead and success and dead. Yeah, that's about it. And if you are confused about this value 10, this is we are getting from the Retell agent. We have set up a post call analysis tool here. Here you can see if the caller books an appointment, return 1, else return 10. That means if it is a successful call, that means they book the calendar, then it is it will return the status, the value of this parameter as 1, otherwise 10. So based on this value, we are changing the status here. And also we will update all the other values like call status, URL, call summary, transcript, and the user sentiment, and the call date and time, everything to the Google Sheet back once they answered the call. So coming back to our main scenario. So if in the first try, if they didn't pick up, then when we try again and the next day in the same lead, then we will it will process in this route. After the initiation of the call, the automation will process in this route, and we will update the status as second try, and update the try time, the try date. And again, the same applies for the second try, third try, and all. In the final, if they didn't pick the call even after the final try, it will change the status to dead, the update status as dead, and the final call date will be recorded as the try date on the Google Sheet. So that's about the second scenario. Now let's go to the third one. It is call analysis that I have already explained. This scenario will be triggered only if the lead attend the call. So we will update even if they are interested and book the calendar, or if they are not interested. In both cases, we will be updating the values here as I mentioned before. So we are searching for the particular lead in the Google Sheet with the mobile number that we received in the output of this webbook module. Here you can see we are searching with the mobile number, and that's about it. Now coming to the final scenario, send email to the lost leads. That means even if they are not interested in your service at present, in future there is a possibility for collaboration. So for such leads, here you can see for those leads that is dead but not yet the email sent. For such lead will be listed here. Here we are getting the email ID again. In some cases, in the first scenario, if you are trying to get the lead details in bulk, in some cases the email is missing. In such cases, we are again doing another call to the Apollo with this URL, and we are passing the LinkedIn URL. Then we will get the email ID if it is available. Then if the email ID is available, then only we will send the data. Here you can see the email we are passing to the to field of the Gmail module, and this is the content we are passing in HTML. It's nothing but we are just mentioning that we tried to call you. Anyway, if you're not interested, it's okay. We are looking forward for your future collaboration with you. So to add connection for Gmail module, you can go to the online help. If you are going with a free Google account, then it is a little tricky, but it's you can simply follow the instructions in the link, then you can add. If you are on a paid version of Google, you can simply click add. You can then same like Google Sheet module, it will be added the connection. So guys, this is the time to test the automation workflows and see the result. Okay, as I said here, you can see these are our parameters, input parameters to get the leads. So for the United States, we are going to get the C-level executives, and for real estate industry. So I have set the number of results 10 only, just for demo purpose. I don't want to consume my all credits for demoing. So that's why. So that's it. Now let's run and see the results. Yeah. Here you can see we got the result here. Up to 10 people we got. You can see the generated information. So that's it, and we have created the array for bulk update, and it's updated onto the Google Sheet. Yeah, here we got actually 3 only, because we have set a filter here. You can see, yeah, this filter pass only 3. We want to get only the leads that have mobile numbers, because our main purpose, our lead qualification through AI voice call. That's why mobile number is mandatory. So only such leads we are passing to Google Sheet. So you can see we got 3. So that's about it. So you can increase this number. As I said before, you can increase up to 100 to get more numbers. And here the first entry is my name only, because I don't want to call any real person for our demo purpose. So I have added my details as the first lead here. So I'm just going to call now. Here you can see all the email statuses are empty and the call status as not tried. Now let's check the qualification part. Here, let me search. I'm just going to list only my contact here. So that's why I'm putting the limit as 1. Now let me run this. Yeah, here you can see it listed my contact, and I'm expecting a call now. Yeah, we are getting a call.
Hi, Bethlehem. This is Mary from Miss Square Automation Solutions.
Hi, Mary.
Doing well.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
As the CEO of Inside Real Estate, I understand how challenging it can be to manage operations while driving growth. I'd love to explore how automation can streamline lead management, CRM workflows, and client engagement. Would you be open to a quick chat to discuss how we can help?
Yeah, I'm really interested.
That's great to hear. Here are a few ways Miss Square Automation Solutions can assist. 1. AI Sales Assistant Engage leads with automated calls, provide info, and capture interest. 2. Lead nurturing, send personalized recommendations and follow-up via email, SMS. 3. Instant valuations, auto-generate property reports based on market data. Would you like to schedule a meeting to discuss these solutions in more detail? If so, please let me know a convenient date and time for you.
I'm not interested now.
I understand. Many businesses I've spoken to felt the same way initially, but after seeing how automation could improve efficiency and reduce costs, they found it valuable. Would you be open to a quick call to explore potential opportunities?
No, not now. Not interested.
No problem at all, Cecile. If you ever change your mind or have any questions, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Okay, bye. Thank you. Yeah, here you saw that I was not interested with their service. Yeah, now let us see how the Google Sheet updated. Yeah, here you can see for my first contact. Since I told that I'm not interested, the status marked as dead, and the last call date is here. And the reason is ended, call ended by agent. and recording URL, call summary, everything we got. And the user sentiment you can see negative because I show my disinterest, and call date and time it is marked here. So that's about it. Now the email status is empty here because we didn't send an email. So we will send an email end of the day by this automation. So the lead will get a email for future collaboration as I explained before. Now let me try a success case here. Let me clear this. Yeah. Now let me try again. Yeah, I should get a call now. Yeah, it's calling.
Hi, Vaselim. This is Mary from Miss Square Automation Solutions. I hope you're doing well.
Hi, Mary. Yeah, I'm doing great.
That's wonderful to hear, Fasil. As the CEO of Inside Real Estate, I understand how challenging it can be to manage everything and ensure your organization stays on track. That's why I'm reaching out. I know you're the right person to make impactful changes. Would you be open to learning how we can help you save time and money by automating key tasks in your business?
Yeah, sure. I'm interested.
That's great to hear, Fasil. At Miss Square Automation Solutions, we specialize in helping businesses like yours streamline operations. Here are a few ways we can assist. 1. AI Sales Assistant engage leads with automated calls, provide information, and capture interest. 2. Lead nurturing, send personalized recommendations and follow-ups via email or SMS. 3. Instant valuations, auto-generate property reports based on market data. Would you like me to dive deeper into any of these solutions?
Yeah.
Or if you're ready, we can schedule a meeting to discuss how these can be tailored to your business.
Yeah, I'm interested with your AI sales agent.
Fantastic, Fazil. Our AI sales assistant is designed to engage your leads through automated calls, providing them with the information they need and capturing their interest seamlessly. It works around the clock, ensuring no lead is missed, and helps you focus on closing deals rather than chasing leads. Would you like to schedule a meeting to explore how this can be implemented for Inside Real Estate? Let me know a convenient date and time for you.
Yeah, I'm interested. Can we meet on coming Friday, 1 p.m.?
Perfect. I'll schedule a meeting with our team for Friday, March 15th at 1 p.m. IST. Looking forward to speaking with you then. The meeting has been successfully scheduled for Friday, March 15th at 1 p.m. IST. We're looking forward to connecting with you then, Giselle. Have a great day.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great day ahead. Looking forward to our meeting on Friday.
Yeah, sure. So it was a success call. It's booked the calendar. So let's see the calendar here. Here you can see for Friday, 1 p.m. It's booked. So this is how it works. Now here we can see our Google Sheet update. Here you can see the call status marked as success. We got the last call date and the reason and the call URL and all the details here you can see. So that's about it. This is the overall idea of this automation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and now it's your time to try all this. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys understood how seamlessly this system generates bulk amount of leads and qualifying with AI voice assistant by frequently following up and with personalized pitches. So by the end, as a result, you will get only the qualified leads which have higher conversion possibility, which means no more wasting hours on cold leads, no more manual follow-ups. Just smart, efficient, and result-driven automation working for you tirelessly. So why wait? Try this automation now and witness the real growth. And that's for today. See you soon with another interesting AI automation insight.